难怪艺人都要去上表演艺术。
I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder. And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Dog, you just gotta open your eyes.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera.
Almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Hunter Brown. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Pete Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's Horner now. Foul ball. Packed house here at Dyken Park. And now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. On to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Brown, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Two outs, bases empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Dubon pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and today's starter, Jameson Taillon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. 2 down, bases empty, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is inside. And it chases that one. And back here at Dyken Park. And now Michael Busch. Pena. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1. John Birdie at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 down, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, bases empty. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Dyken Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Swing and a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yainer Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. And that misses. And that is ball 1. This one in the dirt. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Mauricio Dubon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's outside. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. Stays alive. That one hit to right. Suzuki moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. McCormick balls it in, and there's one away. In half up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's a fair ball. Run comes in from second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just...
Horner on the go. Pitches low. Throw. Save. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Myers under it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Chaz McCormick. Tayo back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
This one popped up. Bush settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Slow roller up the middle. In time to Bush. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
To first, that's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now here is Michael Bush. Grounded out his first time up. Pena. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie. High fly ball, right field. McCormick has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And that one is in for a strike. Altuve in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty. Check swing went around. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, Swanson digs in. Paredes sends it across to first, and Swanson is set down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour.
Runner on the move. Altuve. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's the strike.
That's foul.
Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yair Diaz struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Flied to right his first time. On the ground, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. On the ground to the left, Paredes. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good. It's 4-0. And now John Birdie. That's to third. Paredes zips it across. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
Back here at Dyken Park, and now the right fielder, Chas McCormick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball, left side. Birdie fires over to first. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. McCormick corrals it, and there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 1 for 2. That catches the corner.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Walker on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ian Happ. Dubon settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Jose Altuve. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch. That time taking. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Busch puts it away. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Brown back to work. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. And he deals. And that's fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nico Horner. That's the third. Paredes fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Tucker on at second with 2 down. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. And that one clips the corner.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off. The Stros down by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Suzuki pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Foul.
Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So up next, John Birdie. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Up the middle, Pena fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby swats. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Matt Shaw looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Number 52.
Foul out of play off to the right. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dyken Park, last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. And first offering is fouled off. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Now here is Porter Hodge to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to
hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can